Hello friends, welcome to my channel. This is the Sun Woman, and to those celebrating Thanksgiving, happy, blessed, and safe Thanksgiving to you all, and happy full moon in Gemini to everyone. So this full moon is taking place on November 25th in the signs of Gemini and Sagittarius, and we all know that during the full moon our emotions are heightened. There is definitely a atmosphere for psychic and intuitive energies being very strong. We know also that during the full moon things can come to light. There can be revelations of information that we were either not expecting or were hoping to uncover. So during this full moon in Gemini, you will find usually that through conversations, through some sort of communication, you may be getting information to help you resolve something that you were hoping to resolve. This could be a long-standing situation, and there is a strong sense of spirituality in this full moon because the opposite sign of Gemini is Sagittarius, and that 9th house and 3rd house connection rules the connection between the higher mind and the logical mind that we use on a daily basis. So the connection between our spiritual nature, our spiritual mind, and the daily perception that we receive, the daily messages that we receive. Now, what I've decided to do this month is continue on with the full moon readings, and I also wanted to address the concept of twin flames because this full moon is in Sagittarius and Gemini, Gemini being the sign of the twins. There's a definite connection between the twin connection, and we'll find that that is, can affect all of us in some way depending on where it falls in our charts. Now, just to address twin flames, we talk about twin flames, soulmates, and if you think about it, we're all on some level looking for that other soul that is going to complete us. Now, what exactly is a twin flame? Well, in the different descriptions that I've read and that I've found interesting, the twin flame is really a different and more profound connection in many ways than even a soulmate. Okay, while we can actually have many soulmates in our lives, which can be platonic or romantic, which can be family connections, friend connections, there is really only one twin flame. And this is because the twin flame is understood as generally a physically embodied soul expression, which is the polar opposite, or the complementary aspect to our own soul. So the other half of our soul. I've heard it explained by those who are way more spiritually advanced than you or I may be, and who have more depth of knowledge on the subject. I've heard them explain that in a sense, when the source of everything, God force or the universe, or however you want to name the force that has created all of us, when that source was dividing itself into infinite expressions of consciousness, okay, infinite souls, for the purpose of experiencing itself and experiencing life and existence on a physical level, each soul coming to experience that connection was split into two parts of a whole. Okay, so therefore the twin flame can really be understood to be the other half of one's own soul. Now, what I've done, I've posted actually on my blog. If you check out Tumblr, which I've started a new blog on Tumblr, which could be just connections to my own channel or interesting articles that I found that I just want to share. And then I'll also be doing some writing and some poetry as well. I will be posting some more articles on twin flames. Now, what I'd like to just go ahead and do in this reading this month is go through each of the signs and see if we concentrate on the connection of twin flame connections. I want to see what the messages are for each of the individual 12 signs as far as whether we are with our twin flame, whether we are waiting to become connected with our twin flame, whether, again, we are seeking that connection, or whether we are questioning whether we have met that person, or whether there are boundaries or limitations to meeting that person. But know that with the twin flame connection, there are some signs. One of the signs is a really intense acceleration of our evolution, meaning that, meeting that person brings about some tremendous change in our life. So there's intense chemistry, and there's a rapid acceleration of our personal development and their personal development. So some major change in our life is brought about by meeting this person. Their energy spurs us on or inspires us to create deep changes and transformations in our life. There's also a sense of knowing when you meet your twin flame. There's a feeling that you have with them that's unlike any other connection that you've had in this life. You'll feel something unspeakable between your heart and that person's heart. There's also either a sense of peace or chaos. So meeting the twin flame, keep in mind, is really not for the faint of soul or for the faint of heart, because we can have an unbelievable expansion in our lives, or there can be a lot of chaos that takes place because of the tremendous change that we are allowing to take place in our lives, okay? And there, in any way, that connection is going to challenge us to our core. And on a sexual level, if this is, that twin flame connection, that romantic twin flame connection, we may experience very powerful sexual connection with that person that may be unlike any we've ever experienced. There may be the feeling of an outer body experience during the sexual connection, and there may be just a feeling of mergence with that twin soul that is very different than anything else you've experienced, and kind of wipes away time, space, and the sense of, being physically embodied in this world. So there are other connections, there are other clues that will connect us to, will give us the sense that we've met our twin soul. Let's just go ahead and go through each of the 12 individual signs and see what the message is this month of November on this full moon in Gemini and Sagittarius, and see what the messages are for finding, keeping, or attracting our twin souls and our twin flame. All right, let's get to the individual readings. Hello, dear Aries. This is your reading for the full moon in Gemini, and we're talking about twin flames here, and either attracting or being opening ourselves up for our twin flame connection to come into our lives, or nurturing our twin flame connection that we are already in. This particular full moon in Gemini is going to be illuminating your third house. The third house has to do with our immediate surroundings, our neighborhood. It has to also do with communication, okay? Our verbal communication, our nonverbal communication. So I feel like for you, Aries, how you are communicating with a partner or how you are expressing yourself is going to be very instrumental in attracting your twin flame energy and manifesting that love in your life. I feel that there is, the challenge there is how do you express yourself in an authentic way that that creates trust from a partner, that inspires trust, and that allows that partner to open themselves up to you to express themselves in a way that is mutually beneficial to you. And let's go ahead and just do the reading here. It's a 4-card reading. I'm using the Tao Oracle deck. And again, the challenge I feel is finding the balance between what our logical mind tells us, Aries, and what our spiritual, our higher mind is trying to communicate to us. Our higher mind is ruled by the 9th house, and our logical mind in communication is ruled by the 3rd house. So again, I feel that there are challenges there for you in your self-expression and moving from a sense of logic to that higher mind thought process, of spiritual growth. And in doing that, you're opening yourself up to attracting your twin flame energy, or to strengthening your current partnership. Okay, and I'm using the Tao Oracle deck, which is a very powerful divination tool because it is the I Ching, and I feel that this allows, some spiritual messages to come through. And definitely, when we're talking about twin flames, there's definitely a need for spiritual guidance on that. This is a 4-card reading again for my Aries, and I read these cards right side up. And what is the message here for Aries for this full moon in Gemini? All right. Okay. So, I feel, Aries, that you have been very focused on disciplining yourself. On having control over your environment, over your own life, over building your life and being seen perhaps as an authority in your area of expertise. And there has been the ability for you to really take the bull by the horns, so to speak, and be aggressive in creating the life that you have wanted to create. I feel that it has been a very self-focused, a very pinpointed focus on yourself and your own desires and your own achievements. And now the test is to use what you have created, to mobilize these forces that you've created, to now allow yourself to communicate who this person is that you are authentically to someone else in your life, okay? Taking the focus off of the me and now focusing on the we in your life, whether it is someone who you are currently involved with or whether it is your search for that twin flame in your life, okay? And in doing that, the next level of progression for you is what we call darkening of the light. So basically maintaining a low profile, not in the sense of putting out the light that you've created or undermining your own achievements or not letting your light shine, your personality, but again the focus is on kind of pulling back from being or wanting to be the focus of attention or the focus of of your world, and now transferring that energy onto someone else in your life, okay? Being moderate and cautious in your own expression and allowing yourself to now open your world up to someone else and to someone else's life and their own and their concerns and their growth and their elevation, their spiritual growth. Okay, so now taking the focus off of your own self, and again, the message being taking this light and shining it, this light that you have developed and that you've honed and that you've been able to manifest and shine brightly, to now focus that energy on someone else. Very interesting to me that in this picture of this person, this woman here who is in perhaps a meditative state, who is looking inward, the full moon here is shining over her. So there is a focus on pulling back from the aggressive pursuit of the ego's desires, and now looking for answers and looking for enlightenment and looking for a message that will help us shine our inner light to the outer world and to attract that flame energy into our lives to help create and bring us the partnership that we're hoping for. And in doing so, I feel that you are going to find yourself delivered, okay? You're going to find yourself released with a fresh approach and liberated from the obstacles that have been holding you back from connecting deeply with someone else and finding the love that you have been looking for, okay? You're going to, find that a new approach that is not so self-centered is going to be what either strengthens that relationship that you're in, strengthens that partnership, and elevates it to a new, fresh level, free from obstruction, free from obstacles, finding solutions for difficulties that you may be experiencing in a partnership or experiencing in trying to attract that equal partnership to your life. And you'll be exhilarated by now this new approach of not self-centered but other-centered in your life, okay? And through doing that, there'll be that that lightning bolt. There's a lightning bolt here where this this person here is reaching up to the sky and welcoming that illumination, that lightning bolt of illumination, which is now bringing in rains. It is a storm, but it's a storm of enlightenment. It's a fresh storm of wisdom and of information and of seeing clearly and shining through the clouds that may be in your life to bring you this bolt of electricity and this bolt of inspiration and enlightenment. And I feel that this is going to deliver you now to a new release and a relief that, yes, now I don't have to be so self-centered and self-focused. I can now channel this energy and focus on someone else in my life. And through doing that, you are going to either enrich this partnership that you're already in or attract that twin flame energy that you're hoping for. The message here for your advice here is dispersion, which is diffusing negativity, letting any negativity go in your life, allowing new energy to circulate in your life, to revitalize you as a person through your sharing of your light, or in your partnership through your sharing of yourself in this partnership. And this will dissolve divisions within a current partnership or dissolve any divisions that could be preventing you from uniting with this twin flame in your life, okay? And restore not just a harmony in your life, but your connection with that other person, or balancing your energies out so that you are now in a state of receptivity to this twin flame energy, okay? So dispersion of negativity, dispersion of obstacles, delivering yourself to a fresh perspective and a fresh outlook that will benefit the partnership that you are in or someone that you are trying to bring deeper into your life. All right, Aries, so a very powerful message there for you for this Gemini full moon. I do hope that this message resonated with you, and I appreciate you coming back to the channel. If you are a subscriber already, if you're new, welcome to the channel, and I do hope that you will subscribe, comment, share, and like this video. You are a blessing to me for spending this time with me, and I do hope that I'm a blessing to you. If you're hoping or looking for a more specific private reading, I'd be happy to do that for you, which will help light, shine some light perhaps on what obstacles may be preventing you from drawing in that twin flame energy, or if you are with someone or you have a potential partner, for maybe shining some light on what needs to be done, or how to deepen and strengthen the connection with this potential or current partner. Please contact me at my website. I'd be happy to do that reading for you. All right, my dear Aries, so thank you so much again for spending this time with me. I do hope you enjoyed the reading, and I wish you love and peace and blessings, and I will see you next month for the new moon readings in December. Thank you so much, and be blessed.